Hey everybody, Christy here, and I've had a few people asking me about my setup in my bathroom. Here is my little map of what I have planted in here in my little tray down here. But yeah, lots of questions on how I had the light hanging and all this. I've learned some things from this project. I definitely wish I would have invested in a 4 light ballast instead of a 2, because some of my plants on the edge are getting pretty leggy, but I'm going to just plant them deep and hope for the best. But this is my bathtub right next to the toilet. I've got cords running all over the place. So yeah, the lights are just hanging with chains. I have a couple of hooks, well, 3 hooks in the ceiling, and I adjust the height of the lights either up there, or I've got these little open link things here. So when the lights, or as the plants grow, I just shorten up the chain. If I need them to be closer, I let the chain down. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, I think. I hung some aluminum foil all over the place, and I put some over the light to try to help some of these plants back here. But I'm going to end up transplanting some of these into some larger pots and moving them off to the side. Or I'm going to try to actually put them right in the middle so they aren't so leggy. But another thing I learned from this experience is not to plant things that come up at different times all in one big tray. This tray holds 72 plants, and it's been kind of crazy. I just planted this side of the tray this week, so things are just starting to sprout up, and most of my tomatoes are doing really well. And this side of the tray, from here on, I planted, I think, about 2 weeks ago. So, and some things I've actually replanted. The peas, it told me to plant them an inch deep, and they just got waterlogged and died. There's some empty spots up there because those are pawpaw seeds, and I really think those are going to take a very long time to germinate. And then over on this side I have mostly tomatoes and then peppers, and I know peppers take a long time to germinate as well. So like I said, I should have planted things separate, and I wish I would have had a wider light so that things weren't reaching. I just moved the tree today because these tomatoes back here are really bending over to get some light. But I wanted to be able to keep the light nice and close to these seedlings as well. So that is the setup. Down here I've got some other things growing. This is actually the pea that I planted and has been doing well from the beginning. And I've got some tomatoes down here. Let me get this camera down here. The tomatoes that I've had for a whole winter project, and I just changed the lights because they weren't doing well, and now they're doing great again. And then this guy here is a pecan tree. There's another pecan tree down there, but it's growing all crooked, so you need to seek some advice on that. But that is what's going on in here in the bathtub. Oh, I also have this set up on top of buckets just so it could get to the lights easier. So hopefully that gave you some ideas. Be creative. If you want to be growing plants inside, you'll find a way to do it. Have a good one. Bye.